dear girls, let's start with rolling the chest while I will tell you what exactly we're going to be doing today. Remember, soft fold, making sure that everything is in your hands. Girls that are bigger, that will take you a little longer to get all tissue together. And your thumbs are having more power. You're making sure that you sit correctly, your shoulders are down, you're getting ready for an amazing lesson. And today's lesson is about our throat, cheek, and lips. This is all connected together with a masseter, together with the tongue strengths and the pattern of swallowing, the pattern of chewing, and other things that we're doing on a daily basis. Let's go one more time, a little deeper if you can. If today you're feeling that your chest is too painful, I would recommend to save your energy for exercises that are about to come. We're going to roll with a lift. And here, if you need to make it a little bit round back in order for you to grab it, please do it. Do it and then shoulders down. Make sure that you sit not across leg. Our throat, our jaw, and what's inside here, our diaphragm, very connected through these old tubes to our pelvic floor. So obviously it is super important to respect your pelvis position while you're doing those type of exercises. Now I'm slowly going to the upper part of my chest muscle and touching up on platysma. And some places I do feel it's a little bit more tense, and the density of the tissue here is different. So some places will be normally harder to grab, and that's okay. Now you touch your area on the front of your hand. You can rest your hand. That will be smart if for today's lesson you're doing it next to the table. We will also need the gloves and water. Okay, so you massaging here with the circles, deep circles. The platysma connects often in people up to the shoulders. That's why we don't want a shoulder being in. But it's important to get an opportunity to let it spread. Now we go in the side of the neck exercise. Make sure that you don't collapse. Here we compress deeper structures. We lower our chin, don't forget that. And just stay here. Relax this hand if possible. Make sure that doesn't happen. Relax it. You can place it on the chest and stand just massaging chest, front and back. The superficial layers, just very nicely. And then you relax, give it a second. And now with the palm of your head, this is holding the tissue, and this one is lifting it slowly, lifting side and ankle, and again you fall into your hand. You wait until the hand gives the warmth to your tissue so you can open it up as butter. Make sure that you don't fall forward, that you don't help with your head, and you actually do everything to elongate the back of your neck. Great. Second side, again, we drop, we connect everything. We're making sure that we create this angle that we don't want to actually to have. We want to have open ankle, but in terms of this exercise, we want to collect everything and relax your head. Make sure that you are comfortable with this shoulder so it's not too high, and start slowly move the tissue just like this. You don't need to press here. This is more fascial gliding. An extreme situation. Now again, this hand doesn't really stretch. It's actually just supporting, so you can take a second, and then when your tissue is feeling that you are deeper, you don't move fast, you don't do this, right? We are not going for lymphatic right now. We're going for the fascial opening, fascial elongation and gliding of the superficial layers So we can obviously work with the deeper ones. Now you're going to put your hand just to touch your underjaw, making sure that we're telling our body that we're gonna go there and still respecting the lymphatic of everything. Now you're gonna place your hand like this, and we're gonna lift the upper part of platysma. So you place your hands and you wait with me. Today we will hang a lot on our fascial journey. Here you just hang. You hang, and then you're going to scoop your cheeks into the higher position, but you can't go fast, and eventually you will feel the bone, but you are very slow. If you want, you can blow your cheeks right now and keep lifting them. Keep lifting them. Make sure that while you do this, your chin is not like this. You actually always respect and protect the back of the neck. Now we're going to the tongue exercises. Let's just remind everybody where the tongue should be. We're doing the suctioning of the tongue, support of the maxilla of this bone. So the tongue, tip of the tongue is right here. It's not like really pressing into the teeth, but it is very close to them. And you can experience it by saying king, when like this, king, and smile. And close your mouth. So now the exercise will be with the snapping. Snapping, it's when you do that suction and then you make this sound. It's over suctions and it drops and then it goes. If snapping itself, it's already challenging, you stay here. If not, you slowly with the hands, you're gonna start massaging the back of the neck. Make sure that when the snapping happens, nothing about this disbalanced jaw. So if you need to, while you snap, you see that the jaw makes the turns, you better forget the back of the neck and with your hands control the side of your jaw. Make sure that you are not in this position. Back of the neck, our occipital bone is connected to the way our jaw. So here through the hyoid bone, jaw, throat, there is a lot of other structures, and the person in this position will not be doing full-time nose breathing. That's impossible. There are compensations that are already in the place. So we have to make sure that this lesson, back of the neck, stays very long. So if you need, you always remember feeling the wind from the back of the from your back, from the back of your neck. You are elongating. This is the motion that in your head without you even thinking today's lesson. So snap. Now, let your head down. Go back. Now, we change the hands. How does it feel? If it feels too much, if you feel like you cannot control your jaw, then you just staying and doing the snapping in a stable position. Now lower your chin, back of the neck long. Neutral, and just a little bit of fluid, and giving yourself a second. If you need to just do a little bit of vibration under jaw, that's good. We go into the hyoid bone, so we find with this type of, the hyoid bone will look like this, very small, very tiny. We go in onto the jaw and we are swallowing. When we swallow, we should feel the structure. If you don't feel the structure, then you can go like this, but very soft. It's like floating. It's not really connected as other bones. So very soft. Then when you find it, this is a very soft tweezer. Tweezer. You hold this again. Place your hand on the back of your neck. Feel what it means that your head is pressing on the back of your neck and your hands are still holding the hyoid, because we don't want this to happen. If your jaw goes inside, not only your chin doesn't look, your cheek will not look good, because it has to have a spot. So here, super important to hold the hyoid bone while the back of the neck is getting elongated. So this is the motion. Now you place two hands. You remember the back of the neck situation, and you start slowly turning your head away from one side that you choose towards the left. And once you feel the first amount of stretch in the area where it's your hands holding the hyoid bone, you stop. You stop, and here you relax your face. And with the tongue, start lifting the corner of your mouth. Like this. You can help yourself by thinking that you're gonna smile right now. Like, will be, you want to lift your smile. While something is happening here. Now, once you do this couple times, it's not super easy. You go different direction. And here again, you're going to be going this way, lifting the smile. Come back. Just a preparation for other things that are coming. Now we go right here on our masseter, holding our jaw like we very comfortable with the people who knows that they have TMJ. Again, you step back, you understanding that if this is already too much for you, even hold your jaw like this, you don't continue, right? We are not gonna work over the pain, especially with the jaw, because it's the comfortable release, right? So you place your hand here, and with a little bit of, I don't know, it's probably 20 gram pressure, I'm giving a suggestion for my jaw to go down and a little bit forward, while my back of the neck is growing from where's my hair? This is growing, somebody is lifting me here, imaginary. One more time, softer. Again, if you are very thin, you apply 15 gram pressure. If you're a thicker person, you apply 40 gram of pressure, because everywhere is a little bit gel, but you are doing it comfortably. Don't dislocate anything. This is a suggestion and a more proper reception exercise. Lift of the back of the neck, drawing very softly the tissue on the side of the jaw, and giving it suggestion to go forward, comfortably relaxing it. Great. Now you place your hand right here. We're going into the cheek area. Like right here. You lift this, you understand that you also get into your temporalis and side. And now I want you either hang, if you cannot find the table, but if you have the table, you hang like this. Again, your idea is to touch the edge of the masseter. So you are like scooping the edge. Don't be on a soft cheek, you are already on the mandible, right? My soft cheek would finish exactly here. So I'm on the edge, closer to the sides of the ramus. And my fingers are in my temporalis. And I'm gonna hang here. While my tongue, we're gonna open the jaw. And the tongue will be touching the upper palate. You can do absolutely random touching. Just make sure that you kind of touch all of the upper palate with the tip of your tongue. Relax your neck. So if you see that your neck super stressed, you're making sure that the neck is a priority. And slowly let your hands just take the tissue higher, higher, and higher. Now take your fingers, and one finger goes right below your nose, right on your depressor septi, right here. Give it a second for the tissue to let you in, and your lip automatically goes up, and you can feel when you talk that something is moving underneath. And then here in the middle of your chin, you place your hands. You can have also two holding the whole chin, but you can place one just to be more specific. But some people's chin, like mine, needs two, honestly. So with my tongue, I'm going to go on the edge of the lips. So I'm not in a cheek. I'm not moving the jaw like a clock. No, no, no. I'm controlling it. Back of the neck is long, and I'm starting 5 times one side, 5 times others. I think after this exercise, you will not underestimate your chin. You might have a little bit of red chin, and if you are prone to have bruises in this area, be a little softer. Let your chin move. Now we're going to opposite direction, another 5 times. My chin, one finger cannot take it. So here you can place your hand a little deeper. You need to place it deeper. You don't need to go low, but you need to go deep. And there you go, other side. Just on the edge of the lips, right? Just we're trying to relax our orbicularis oculi while tongue getting some exercise. Now a little bit of vibration right under. While our tissue getting a little rest before our second round, we are doing 5 a little swallowing without using the cheek muscles. You already should feel a lot of warmth, a lot of maybe even feeling of you want to itch this area. You relax. I want it numb. Like you are, imagine you have anesthesia here and I'm giving you water. This is all blocked. If you do, that's wrong. You can't do it right now. You need to do a little bit of water. No movement. Only under jaw, back of the neck long. Be doing this. Place your hand. Relaxed everything. Now turn. Eyes should be on your horizontal level. Great. Now we're coming back to the exercise. 5. Great. Another side. Great. A little bit relaxation. Now we're getting our gloves. Gloves on both of the hands, and we're gonna push again. When your tongue cannot push forward, your head will help to lead, right? We don't want to that. Even if the push is right here, it's good. It's better than like this is not what we want to do. We want to push with our tongue like this, with the respect of the back of the neck. We're gonna do it 5 seconds. Now up. Now down. Now sides. Now another side. Go with your finger now up again, but go with your finger right behind your teeth and push with your tongue. Now here, make sure that your underjaw doesn't look hanging right now. If it does, maybe go to the version of the exercise where it doesn't. You know, even if it means pure straight tongue, okay? Now the side, you take your lip like this, you softly letting the tissue be on top of your finger, and now you press your tongue into the cheek without shifting the jaw. Make super small circles while this is softly getting in. And 10 circles opposite direction. And continue lift and get comfortably towards the ears, massage it. Now we go into this side. Two sides could be completely different, and one side might want to do the jaw shift. I know this is my side, so you are soft and just reduce the movement. 10 circles on the cheek. Well, this is under the lift. Opposite direction. I'm using this hand so I don't compromise my jaw. Lift, lift, lift. No fold. Opposite direction. Oh, great. Great work. Now remove your gloves. The next exercise we're gonna be doing flipping. I want you to try this without too much enthusiasm at the beginning, when you are very, very confident, so you don't hurt yourself, hurt your teeth, that's possible. So the exercise is isometric. When we're gonna press with the tongue our upper lip and our finger, meanwhile we're gonna do this flip. So they press each other for 3 seconds like this and flip. Very elastic, very recoiled type of, so we're not like just dragging the lip down, we're actually doing opposite. We're trying to make it go like this, right? Elastically. 1, 2, 3. 5 times. Great. Back of the neck long. The jaw doesn't help. And the bottom, when the bottom we're gonna do the flip. Wait a little bit, because here's more fat, it's chin fat part, so we need to respect and do it for 6 seconds. Don't press your chin like this. Back of the neck is long. Flip. Oh. And one more. Very, very, very good. Do this more. Relax your lips if you need it by doing this. Now with clean hands, we're gonna relax a little bit of our chin. Very soft. Make a horizontal fold and roll it towards the side just once. Towards the side, like here, up to here. The same with the second side. One more, if you felt like. Now place your hands right here, right on the bottom of your jawline. Drop your head on your hands and we wait. We hang, wait with the same exercise that we did at the beginning. Now here, when you're in the middle, kind of hang even more. Keep lifting. And now start. Support the idea that you would be smiling. Look up, up. Open your mouth. Smile, don't use your eyes, and just let it all lift towards the temporalis. A little bit of shredding, and look into your underjaw. With this hand, let's relax underjaw in case we overstrained it, because it's very difficult for some of us. Relax with a soft twirling motion. Back of the neck is long. Do these exercises up to 3 times per week. You can really have a training season for your tongue. That will help you with the imperfection of platysma, with the front of the neck, and with the cheeks. And to the cheeks there are another part of it, but with how the lips look, the lines around the lips, this will also be helpful, because we are working with the way we use the lips. I hope you girls enjoyed, and I'll see you soon.